Hello, Internet. Every time I make something, I question whether or not it matters and whether it matters that it matters. So, I just wanted to talk about that today a bit. So, let's get into it. So, first of all, everything that I make doesn't have to matter. Certain things can just be fun. And when I say matter, I mean like have some sort of artistic value or value that could be brought to other people by experiencing whatever you're making. And I think that that's not necessary, but I'm starting to realize that for me, I think that is necessary because if I'm not expressing something that I feel or that I'm thinking about, it doesn't feel worth it for me to make something about it. So I got to figure out a way that I can make more things that matter to me and aren't just things that I'm doing for fun and find that balance because I feel like there's other things that I do for fun now aside from just making music, like other art forms or even just like going for walks. I recently started getting into playing tennis. I'm starting to get more into cooking, like making food. So I really think that music is something that I want to start taking more seriously and not think about it too much at the same time, which is ironic because I'm making a video where I'm expressing my thoughts about it. But this is how I sift through my thoughts sometimes, is documenting them and seeing what happens. Because I think as long as I'm paying attention to my intention, I'm probably doing the right thing, you know? Like if I'm aware enough to know what's going on, then that's probably the right thing to do. I feel like lack of awareness is when you start doing things that you don't actually want to be doing. And I think that's just what happened with making music and art in general. I just kind of stopped being as aware of it and it just kind of fell by the wayside. But I have a lot of things that I feel like are built up within me, like emotionally and just energetically, that I should be expressing through music. But for some reason, right now, I haven't been making music because I feel like I have been having to focus on other things. But I think me not making music is preventing me from doing other things better. So I got to figure out how to get back into it. I don't know. The internet is a weird place, and I'm always questioning my place on the internet. I was raised by the internet in a lot of ways. I was on it from such a young age, and I've been perpetually on the internet for pretty much my entire life, as long as I can remember, in all different forms. So, again, I don't think that it's necessary to have a presence on the internet, but I think for me, it is something that I would really like to have because, in a way, I want to give back to the internet and the people that entertained me and the artists that inspired me and you know, the videos that made me laugh, the things that I've learned. And I think YouTube right now is just such a great way for me to package how I feel and the things that I think to just put out to the world and see what happens. I just want to let you guys know that this really does matter a lot to me. And I think because it matters so much, it's starting to make me question what I'm doing. And it's starting to make me question how I want to approach making things. But again, like I said, just being aware that I want to do something different or do something that matters is such an important step. And I think as long as I just follow that feeling, I'll get to where I need to go. Everything doesn't need to be this like methodically mapped out plan for me to find success, because success is not something that can be easily defined in the first place. So something like metrics and money and attention and building community with other people, those are all reliant on other people. And I can't control other people. So all I can do is make what I feel like I should be making and put it out in the way that I feel like I should be putting it out. I mean, again, I don't think that's necessary for making anything, but it is for me. And I think I need to be a little bit more intentional about that because I can see myself sliding into a habit of something that starts to work, but I don't fully enjoy it, and then I'm just back to ground. What is it? Not ground zero. Jesus Christ. Is it ground zero? What is that? What is that term? Why can't I think of what that is? First page, back to the basics, back to square one. I think that's what I was thinking of. Fellow artists watching this, how do you guys feel about making stuff? Do you feel like it matters? Do you feel like it should matter? Do you feel like it's okay to make stuff that just doesn't matter just because you have fun and that can be your presence or whatever? I don't know. I'm such an overthinker, and it really is difficult for me to sift through things sometimes. And I've been trying to ignore my thoughts as much as possible, but man, is that a hard thing to do. Jesus Christ. I have so many thoughts that I don't want. Phew. Music has always just been the thing that I care about the most, and I just really want to start respecting it a little bit more. I don't know, even me saying I'm so conflicted. I have so many conflicting thoughts that I live with constantly. But I don't need to acknowledge them. I can just ignore them. All right. I'm going to end the video here. I don't want to ramble unnecessarily now. I'm starting to lose it. I'm starting to lose touch with the spark. So hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video.